John and I arrived here April 1st. I mean, I've been in America before as an exchange student, in April 1st, 1990. That's when Higgin was here a year earlier than us. We never imagined, the journey that would be like, because shortly after, fate has its way of working. We met Chuck Norris. I met Chuck first in 1988 in a summer trip going to Vegas for one of his conventions, and that was the first time that he actually brought BJJ to his karate students and instructors out of his federation. And so, it was the first time I ever went to Vegas. And then we went back to Brazil, and then in 1990, a year later, right before we came, Higgins spent vacation in Brazil. And he's like, man, you guys gotta come, we have, our cousin is opening a new school, I need your help, I wanna do some wrestling in the afternoon, you guys cover the class in the morning and this and that. And, my brothers and I in Brazil, we had at that point accomplished everything that we could think of in regards to Jiu-Jitsu. All the tournaments, we would win most of the tournaments. We were, the top black belts in our academy, we had the respect and reputation from all the other academies and stuff. So we felt, let's see how that goes, man. And it was a joint effort, and I do give Higgin credit because he's the one that opened the path. He left everything and went first. He came back and said, man, you gotta make it here too. You gotta come here. Believe me. And we believed in what he said. We came. And it was not that much later that we felt our path was destined to be, with the brothers. Chuck Norris has been instrumental in many different ways. Okay, first as a wonderful person. Second, one of our best friends that we could ever think of. He was kind of like a guardian angel. There are stories that I can tell you that you're not going to believe it. How much Chuck has been influential in helping us establish our philosophy and our approach, and giving us the space with the support that he gave us to start our journey into contributing to the spread of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
I just came in 91 for 1 month vacation, and haven't seen them in 3 years. Then I think it was John said, well, come on, gotta move here, and you're waiting for us to make the beds, to make the house, we're gonna have to build the whole thing.
Help build,
you gotta come now, not later. I said, well, let me wait a little longer. No, gotta come now. Don't wait for us to build everything. Then they convinced me, and 6 months later, I just moved in.
My dad, until he died on the year that we came to America, 6 months after we arrived.
I would say our father was a judge.
He gave us integrity. He gave us example on what it is to be, a provider.
Good ethics,
honesty.
Very good ethics.
He could have compromised. Brazil has had it still nowadays deals with briberies and corruption, things like that. And my dad had many opportunities to take shortcuts and make a lot of money, and he never did. But he never dropped the ball when it came to us. And actually, his influence was critical for us to actually come to the United States. He never told us, do not go. He just said, you better do it, because if I was in your place, I would have done the same. I cannot remember somebody that I met in my life that I haven't given a positive influence. I can't. Every single person I met, even somebody that disliked me, even when we had differences and stuff, we sorted things out. And I believe there has to be a combination of what we do, what we believe, and also the influence that we had, which my dad was one of them, and my uncle, late Carlos Gracie, was another one. He was sort of like a guru of some sort, if I can call it that, and gave us incredible lessons as well from more of a spiritual dimension, if I can say that.